Hello,
Good morning.
Pramila. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Best out of best means
O-
enjoying holidays, which
o-
are soon going to end.
Okay. Yes, the schools are reopening, I guess.
Yes, next week I will be in my school.
Okay. It's a long vacation, I think.
Yes, we have summer vacation of around 40 days or 45.
Excellent. So today the topic, Pramila, is fears of public speaking.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Um, do you think public speaking can be very intimidating for some people?
Yes,
What do you think are the reasons for fears of public speaking?
it's a fear of judgment or fear of missing out something or to go clueless sometimes.
Right.
or and basically like public fear to speak in front of so many audience or
Yeah, basically it's fear of facing an audience, and it's a very common phenomena, I think, and one has to just overcome these basic fears in order to face an audience. Now, it's also that there is a fear of being judged by people
yes,
or evaluated by people, so you fumble, you don't complete sentences, and generally there is anxiety.
yes, ma'am.
Some fears are also of not being able to deliver what you have to deliver.
So what type of fear we call it? Like if we know we are prepared but we are not able to convey what we want to
So
say.
it is a fear and anxiety of facing an audience, fear
Okay,
of fear,
anxiety.
yeah, fear of judgment, fear of getting evaluated. Many a
Mm-hmm.
time the speaker may not be well prepared, so or he may just have learnt up a few lines. So the first few lines he speaks very well, and then suddenly he blanks out. He's
Yes, blanks out.
he blanks out, yeah. So when he blanks out, he falters in his speech. He doesn't know where to begin again. So a few minutes of
Mhm.
anxiety is
Yes,
always there.
yes.
Have you at any time had this fear of public speaking?
Yes, I faced once, like I was blanked out. I prepared my speech, but I don't know what happened. On going stage and facing audience, I was just zero. I couldn't utter a single word.
Yes,
And
that
before
happens.
that, yes, and before that, I had prepared my speech, or it was, I don't remember, it was a debate competition, or so I was well prepared, but I don't know what what went wrong, and I was dumb stuck, means nothing to speak.
Yes, it does happen
means
sometimes. Yeah. So basically, there's also some discomfort when you face a large audience. Discomfort of facing a large audience because the whole audience is focused on you.
yes, yes,
So, but then these are some fears, according to me, which can easily be overcome.
yes.
How do you think we can overcome these fears of public speaking?
Mm, see, one of the best activity is to just try to build that confidence in your like in your tone or in your voice. You should have that confidence that you are speaking very well. Means you. I remember like our teachers used to tell this. When you are speaking in front of somebody or on the stage or you are anchoring or you are holding a mic, remember that you are the best out of the
Yes.
world, means, and there is nobody who knows better than you. So if you have that confidence, yes, I'm whatever I'm speaking, I'm going on the right track, I'm
Track.
speaking very well.
Yeah. So the first important point which I can speak about is visualize yourself as a successful speaker.
Yes,
So,
visualize.
so once you have that image of yourself standing in front of an audience, adjusting the mic, or a successful speaker is a very important aspect of overcoming our fears, right?
Yes.
Then connect with the
So to
audience.
visualize, sorry to say, visualize means you should have that image that you are a good
Picture.
speaker. Yes, you are.
Yes.
You should have that. You should
Image
imagine
of
that. You.
yourself. Image of yourself in your mind.
Hmm.
So imagine you are a successful speaker and that you have spoken so successfully and presented so well so many times before. So there should be no fear coming your way at all. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, very important aspect, according to me, is practice before you speak.
Hmm.
Never be overconfident. Yes, I've spoken so many times. I don't need to, study anything. I don't need to refer anything. Your content has to be perfect.
Yes.
So if your content is good, the audience will listen to you at once.
Yes. Means
They,
you should have interesting content and
yes,
well prepared.
interesting, well prepared, interesting content, so that the audience connects with you very quickly.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Always understand your audience
Hmm.
and come down to the level of the audience.
Okay.
Sometimes you may use very high funda words, lot of jargon, lot of technical terms, which your audience may not understand and find it very boring.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes.
so the connect with the audience will never happen throughout your speech.
Yes. Means you need to use your vocabulary according to the audience
Yes,
need or.
come down to the level of the audience and convey what you have to convey with lot of clarity and with a lot of confidence.
Hmm.
In spite of all this, a person may be very nervous. In spite of having a very good content, prepared speech is there, but still, when you face the audience and go onto the stage, you may be very, very nervous. So, to help you reduce your fears, positive affirmations will help.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
What are these positive affirmations?
Positive affirmation means you need to speak to yourself in the morning or at before going to bed. You should say that I'm the best speaker. I can speak very well. I can convey my thoughts or express myself very nicely and with all the words and vocab. And I am able to express myself in the front of such a large audience or in the front of my so-called. If he's giving some presentation, I have given my presentation this time means I have performed well. Next time I'm going to do
Better.
better than
Yes.
this.
So positive affirmations of saying positive things to yourself. I will and I can. I've always given my best. I can always uh, be successful in any speech I give.
Yes,
So these positive affirmations are very important. I will and I can.
I, I can. Hmm.
Now, when you are beginning to speak, or before you enter the auditorium, visualize yourself entering the auditorium. The way you enter confidently is also very important. How you walk and how you enter the auditorium and take your position.
Yes, 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 yes.
Because if you fumble along with your folder, with your files, then you drop things along the way,
Hmm.
that itself is
Hmm.
unnerving. So
Yes, yes.
the way you visualize yourself as walking very confidently onto the stage, arrange the mic in such a level where you're able to speak properly,
Hmm, 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 hmm,
place
hmm,
your
hmm.
notes, your folder, your papers properly before you start.
Yes. Means you should be prepared before
And
holding mic.
every which way. It's not that the speech is so well written and everything is so nice, it's inside the folder, but sometimes while taking out the folders and the notes, you may fumble, the papers may fall down, you may get nervous while picking it up, the audience will disconnect with you. So all these things can happen, and you need to ensure that these things do not happen, and if it happens, you're well prepared for it.
Yes, means you need to have a positive, good, or you should have a good body language. You should take care about your body language or gestures that speak a lot about yourself.
Yes. So while you are entering the stage itself, your body language speaks volumes. How you are walking, how you are standing, what kind of a position you're taking on the stage, how you're holding the mic. If there is a collar mic, it's fine. If there's no collar mic and there is a regular mic on the podium, how are you going to fix it to your level? Sometimes mics are not fixed to your level. So the audience cannot hear you. If you're short and the mic is high, they can't hear you. So make sure that before you start, everything is in place.
Yes.
Yes. And a very important aspect is practice before your speech. You can do it in front of the mirror. You can do it in front of a friend. You can do it in front of a family member.
Mm-hmm.
So one rehearsal before a big gathering or a big audience is always very, very helpful.
Yes.
Now, in spite
And
of, yes, continue, please.
I mean to say that, like, for practice, you should start recording yourself. Just start with
Yes,
30 seconds recording, and after that, you can prolong to 3 minutes recording, and then after your 3 hours recording, whatever you want to
yes,
convey.
exactly. Like,
And
how are you introducing the guests? There may be other guests on the panel. How are you introducing them? How are you wishing
mm,
the audience? All those things have to be in place. You must know who
yeah,
the chief guest is there for the day. You must know his name properly. You must know his designation. You must know his qualifications. Where has he come from? Because
yes,
if
yes,
all those areas you falter, then it leaves a very poor impression right in
yes,
the
yes,
beginning.
yes,
So do your
yeah.
homework very well.
But
Now,
ma'am, if happens, like sometimes I have also faced this problem. If I am holding a mic and some teachers or other person, they like it's a sense of like it's mashed up there on standing podium and somebody's shouting names, so and so is entering, so and so is the guest, call his name,
yeah,
and
this happens many times in educational institutions, which is not the right way to do it. You should, as far as possible, always have the guest speakers, and very quickly you should know to contact the right person and get the
yeah,
information. If there may be junior
yes.
teachers, there may be some senior teachers who are always wanting to be the center stage and wanting to do things before you, but don't get hassled by all that. Ensure that you are in control of the situation by talking to the
Yes,
right person who has invited the guest, or he or she knows the name at least properly and his designation. Other details
yes,
you may
yes.
not know, but it's fine. You can make a very short introduction of the chief guest and the speaker with the name and designation. That
Hmm.
also shows the level of confidence you have, because these problems will always happen, especially in educational institutions.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, unless it's like very well organized with the event, with an event manager, and they are so professional in there. But I have also seen college functions and school functions conducted very professionally. So aim for that.
Yes,
Aim for
yes,
that
yes.
and make a sea change in ensuring that your school programs are also conducted like that.
Ma'am, as you I don't want to discuss here on this platform, but it happens like somebody is speaking something and another person interrupts suddenly and say, no, 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 you go for this and go for that. And not a single person. Means if I am comparing that program,
Program.
yes, and somebody is saying, welcome that guest. Other teacher person is saying,
Yes,
no,
confusion, last
this.
minute confusions are also there, but on the spur of the moment, you are in control of the stage. You are
Hmm.
designated to do that job. So you take the authority and do the best possible way.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
worry
Take the
about what the
authority.
others, you have to take authority and control of the situation.
Yes,
Now, in
this
all
is
these
necessary.
things, you get palpitations, you get nervous. Use relaxation techniques to calm down, because all these situations are very, very unnerving, create a lot of anxiety. You get palpitations. You may even forget what you have to speak.
So what are that stress busters exercise?
Yeah, use relaxation techniques like inhale and exhale slowly.
Okay.
Inhale and exhale to a count of 5. But that you will not do publicly, you do it internally. Yes.
Yes, true, true.
And while you're doing it, focus on your audience because you're connecting.
Yes.
Yeah. So by addressing all these points which we have discussed, visualizing yourself, practicing, making sure that your matter is perfect, that you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
researched enough, your content is good, positive affirmations,
Yes, yes. And be prepared and means
understand the
you
audience.
understand the audience, and you should have like whenever you enter the stage, your body language should speak a lot about yourself, your confidence, and practice.
Yes. So in briefly, can you summarize all the points quickly?
Oh, yes. We generally face these fears of public speaking, like anxiety or fumbles or fear of missing out something. And many people, many like speakers, they face that fear of facing large audience. And sometimes they feel that they will be blank out or they will be at fault. But that should not be means it not should be a part of your personality or habit. It's a game. First you will stumble, you will fall, but after that practice you are going to stand and do better. So discomfort of facing large audience, that is the major problem we face when it comes about public speaking. So for that we need to practice beforehand. We need to prepare our content very well, and content should be interesting and that should be able to connect with your audience. And content should always be according to like phrases and vocabulary should be according to the audience
Level
need,
of the
like
audience.
what is the level of their audience. And we need to like a good speaker is the person who don't use means uh, very
Bombastic
means
words. Bombastic
bombastic
words.
words. It's better to come down to the level of audience and to deliver what he want to express, that in their mm, in means according to their level of
Because
listening. And
finally, even in speaking, we are communicating. And what is the final
final outcome of
outcome
communication
of
is you need to
communication? They have to
input should be
understand.
delivered to out. Yes,
They have to
input should be
understand
delivered.
what you are saying.
Understand. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So then
uh,
concluding, positive affirmations are important. Very, very
yes,
important.
I will, and I will do it better, and I'm the best, and I
Yes.
always do better. And be prepared and take care about your belongings and your body language. That should not say means if you are means you are not confident enough, but it should speak volumes about that. Your body language should be cordial with your verbal language, that you are the
Yes.
best.
Yes. And practice with family members or friends or in front of a mirror.
And try to record and listen where you are lacking and what to improve.
Yes. Make your introductions perfect, conclusions
Introduction should
perfect.
be, yes, introduction and conclusion are the major means things that holds first impression and the last impression.
Last. And connect with the audience and engage with the audience continuously.
Yes, for that you can raise a question or
Yes. Show
can
of hands,
add
raise
show
questions,
hands.
show
Yes,
of hands, raise questions, enter into a dialogue with them.
yes, 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 yes.
So this was a very engaging session, Promila, with you. It was lovely.
Ma'am, it was and it is means it is always wonderful to talk to you and to have your insight or your views
Thank you so much.
English practice.
Yes.
So thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you so much.